Cheer. You guys are now listening to the Crime Pays podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Sanchez. I got my co-host with me, Young Glizzy.
Yeah.
What's up, Glizzy? We're back from a little vacation.
You are.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was.
Yeah, dude. I'm been getting jealous.
I had a good time, man. This is a halfway drunk episode. I'm on about 13 Modelo's right now.
Fire.
Modelo, they're not sponsoring this, but they're providing the vibes.
Vibe check.
How was your past 2 weeks, Kev?
It was good, dude. All I do is make content, dude, and go to work.
Anything cool happen?
Nah.
Not really, huh?
Nah, my life is simple, dude.
All right. No, I was on flights. I went to Las Vegas on a vacation. Good time, bro. Good time.
That's fire.
Yeah, weather was nice.
Where'd you go?
I went to Las Vegas, cuz. My second home. I spent a lot of time out there, dude.
You really do, dude.
It makes me feel like I should move over there.
I think you go to Vegas at least once a year.
Nah, right now I've been averaging about 2 times a year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes maybe 3. But it's a good time, man. If you like nightlife, you like big city lights, you like
it's a vibe.
Parties. Las Vegas is the only city I feel like in my world that you can go out with $300 and have the time of your life and come home with $1,500. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, just by playing a little roulette.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Or baccarat or blackjack. You know what I mean? You can go out and do a little gambling and triple your money and come home a winner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Now, it doesn't happen to everybody. Some people go there, you lose your ass, and it becomes a bad time. But I've had good luck.
Yeah.
Right? But I went. I had a good time.
You also control yourself, too, when you bet.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
Yeah.
I can never win too much, but I can never lose that much either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came home with about $600, $700 in winnings from playing roulette. You know what I mean? It was fun. Got to eat top-notch Wagyu steak, balcony overlooking the Bellagio fountains, limousine service, Don Julio Reposado flowing. You know what I mean? It was a good time, man. Caesar's Palace at the pool.
Yeah, they know how to make you feel like a king over there.
Yeah. It was good. And I feel like I know my way around the city enough to where I know where everything the cool is at, and I can go and really
skip all the lame shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It was cool. I went to a Michael Jackson show, shout out to Michael Jackson. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Michael Jackson, Kill?
Of course he's a GOAT. What
do
you think? Are you trying to clip me?
Yeah.
I get how you think.
Because I took you to the Michael Jackson show. And
the Michael Jackson show is trash.
And you were sleeping.
Yeah, that is trash. But Michael Jackson.
But I blame it on your age. And you weren't alive.
Well, nah, I blame it on the actor who is portraying Michael Jackson and didn't give me the Michael Jackson experience that I watched on YouTube.
You wildin'.
Because you know what the difference between watching a real Michael Jackson, which I've never been able to do, and watching an impersonator is Michael Jackson has a crowd of people feeding energy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Feeding him the energy. And then I never got to experience that. But so when I'm in a room with like people sitting in chairs and a guy impersonating Michael Jackson, he could do a decent job, but it won't entertain me the same way as if Michael Jackson was actually there.
I got you. So what do we got to do to get Young Glizzy's nostalgia going in the future? Does there have to be an NBA young boy tribute show in Las Vegas?
No, I'm scared of going through that.
No, I'm just saying. Who's the GOAT in your era? Chris Brown?
No, it would be Drake.
Oh.
The GOAT of my era would be Drake, Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne is a horrible performer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, dude. I don't know what artist right now can compare to Michael Jackson.
You don't have no artist.
Yeah,
dude.
That can compare to MJ. Nah.
He's one of one.
Yeah, because the thing is that he had was, there's people that make good music like him now, but there's no one that makes good music and performs like him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know of one. What would you think the Michael Jackson of my time would be right now?
None.
I
feel like the shit is in the gutter right now. Facts.
I just
facts.
I just don't get an MJ for my era.
You know, humanity got Michael Jackson, then we got Prince, And then after that,
XXX was a great
it's
performer.
been downhill since then. I wouldn't say that.
I think it was downhill.
I mean, maybe Bruno Mars, but he doesn't have like the fan base to go that route.
Nah, yeah.
Well, just announced we got Bad Bunny. He's the #1 star in the world. If you guys didn't know,
That's facts.
Hispanic male, and he's going to be the first Hispanic male to headline the Super Bowl this year. Give a shout out to Hispanic males.
That's a fact.
Yeah. It's got a lot of people up in arms. You know what I'm saying? People are mad about it, especially conservatives. They're mad. They say it's the #1 patriotic show in the world, and we're going to have a non-English performer the first time. But, I'm Hispanic. I ain't mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm happy. I'm proud for Bad Bunny. I'm proud for the Hispanic people.
I don't think conservatives are mad, dude.
No, I mean, they are on TikTok and on Instagram.
Nah, you know what I think it is? I think libs think conservatives are mad, and they're pushing that narrative. And I think there's just a few people that aren't per se conservative or liberal that are just mad about it, because they're downright American.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad about it. I don't really care.
You fuck with Bad Bunny?
I like a couple of his songs, dude. Like, there's a few. Like, yeah, dude, he has fire music. He's probably the best reggaeton artist living on Earth.
The only
today.
thing I see is that he doesn't have no English songs. So that might be a little bit of a
culture shock.
Yeah, like a little barrier, a little language barrier.
Man, bro, you don't need to understand.
I think the NFL's, they're just trying to
broaden their audience.
And secure the #1 artist in the world. Because believe it or not, Bad Bunny is the #1 artist in the world.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Streaming, sales, performance, all that.
I don't know why, but every time the Super Bowl comes out, I think to myself yo, they should be picking people that came out of that area. You know what I mean? For the Super Bowl, where was it? Where they had Kendrick Lamar perform?
I think that was in Vegas.
Nah, they had Kendrick Lamar perform for the Super Bowl, and it was supposed to be Lil Wayne should have did it.
That was
because it was where he was from, New Orleans. Yeah,
facts.
They should have had Lil Wayne do it because Lil Wayne represents New Orleans. I feel like that's what the Super Bowl should go for.
Yeah, but who's gonna represent? All right, so this year, Las Vegas put out their bid again for the Super Bowl, so they're trying to secure it in Las Vegas. I think Las Vegas is a good home for the Super Bowl. Because they got all the hotels, they got the gambling, they got the
that'd
rooms.
Be fire.
You know what I'm saying? They got the rooms for it. They got, they can host it good. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would be fire.
Yeah,
I like when it moves around. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it staying in Vegas.
That's true.
I mean, you always go to Vegas, so it doesn't bother you. But
it happened. It already happened once, in the past 5 years.
Yeah, I've never been to the Super Bowl game. That's probably something I would want to do.
It's not a little bit of money.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
Thousands. You want to go, you and let's say your girl, it's gonna cost you bands.
And then what the thing is you don't see the performance the same way everyone sees the performance on TV.
Yeah, but you got to be there too. It's true that you get a better angle, you get better camera, you get it in 4K, maybe 8K, but when you're there and you feel the vibes, it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Bad Bunny's gonna do a great job.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think he's gonna disappoint. I think the people that are upset about it don't understand who he is as an artist. Before I spoke Spanish, I didn't understand shit he was saying, and I loved his music. Pásame la hookah, bro, I get it. Yeah. It's a vibe, dude. I see the bitches having fun. I have fun. You know what I mean? Bad Bunny's a great performer.
Yeah, and it's not like straight up reggaeton. It's like a hybrid.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he's not just doing picading. Yeah. It's a bunch of different shit.
Yeah, I didn't really appreciate him too much until I actually went to Puerto Rico and I saw the influence he had there on people and the love that Puerto Rico has for him. I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? My man is bigger than life.
Yeah, that's the biggest artist to come out of Puerto Rico since Daddy Yankee, dude.
Yeah, 5 show.
And Daddy Yankee, when I was a jit, was the biggest, one of the biggest artists. Yeah, you know what I mean? I would always hear him here. I live in Miami though. So.
For sure, I'm excited about it. Shout out to Bad Bunny for securing the halftime Super Bowl show. If you mad, stay mad. Be a bitch. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think conservatives are mad.
No.
I think
if you're mad, stay mad.
Yeah. I think just non-Spanish people are mad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm
now
pretty happy about
we're
it.
2 weeks out of the horrible, tragic death of Charlie Kirk. A lot of
R.I.P.
conspiracies have happened. A lot of criticisms about how things were handled. How do you feel about it 2 weeks later?
I mean, I feel like it's still a tragedy. It angers me that people are so stuck in their fantasy land and they're just like, oh, he deserved it. Oh, he was a racist. It really pisses me off. But you know what? I learned Charlie Kirk's death taught me a valuable lesson, and that is I can't fix stupid, you know? And I could just praise the word of God every day, and that's all I can do. And people are going to be dumb.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, shout out to that.
But I don't like all the conspiracies
and
coming
people were
out.
saying like he was pushing racial issues, and I don't think that's
I've never heard him once.
Like you can like look at videos of him talking about like crime statistics and black on black violence or Latino on Latino violence or white on white violence, but that's because he kept the mic open for everybody to ask him questions.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he was out there pushing a narrative on people. It's like he would talk to you about whatever you wanted to talk to him about. If you came up to the mic and you wanted to talk about who is better, LeBron or Michael Jordan, he'll talk to you about what he thought about LeBron and Michael Jordan. You feel me? If you talk to him about who is better, Burger King or McDonald's,
he'll argue
he'll
with
talk
you
to you
about
about
it.
it. You know what I'm saying? And if you talk to him about the plight of Black America, he will talk to you about it and what he thinks. And he, you know, he doesn't live in Black America. He doesn't live in the hood. He doesn't live where Hispanics and Black people live at. But he could just tell you through statistics and through his ideas and through what the Bible teaches him on how to fix these kind of problems. And I saw a lot of, you know, when his crutch was like, you know, there needs to be more fathers in the home. You know what I'm saying? In the hood, there's a lack of fathers, and that's why people move to crime and move to delinquency because they don't have fathers in the home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like searching and searching and searching to find something racist that he said, and at the end of the day, I never found it. You know what I mean?
Man, he didn't say
I think,
shit
you know,
racist.
like there's this huge wave of Charlie Kirk was a racist, and I'm like, all right, well maybe there's something to that, and I just don't know because my algorithm's not showing me that Charlie Kirk was a racist. But if all these people are saying it, there's got to be something behind it, right? There's got to be a tooth to it. So I went on my own personal deep dive, and I never found anything that he said that was not false.
Yeah, and they try to say how he said Black women don't have the brain capacity, but he didn't say that. He said Michelle Obama doesn't have the brain capacity, and Michelle Obama doesn't represent Black and brown Americans. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Obama represents Michelle Obama. So when he said Michelle Obama doesn't have the brain capacity, he's not saying Black women don't have the brain capacity. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was one that they're throwing around a lot. Yeah. I was like, yo, he literally says Michelle Obama. He didn't say Black women.
Yeah,
at
for
all.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So, you know, there's been a lot of criticism
They just call
behind
him,
that.
my bad. They just call him racist because he doesn't agree with DEI.
Yeah, facts.
That's it. But DEI itself is racist, guys.
Yeah, because it takes away from how you perform to the color of your skin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the best performer should get the opportunity, not somebody who performs less than you because they're from a different culture than you are.
Yeah, we should be influencing people to be better versions of themselves, not to meet the bare minimum requirement. And that goes for Latinos also.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And that was just a lot of conspiracies behind it. You know, these people killed him because of this. These people killed him because of that. You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens kind of went on a little tirade. You know what I'm saying?
She's still going on her tirade, dude.
Is she speaking facts or is she just trying to get views?
Man, I think she's just trying to get views. And this, like, is sad because I had a lot of respect for Candace Owens, but the fact that she's throwing his name around and she doesn't want other people helping with Turning Point USA and, like, you know, I feel like it's selfish and clout chasing.
No.
I feel like it's selfish clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? Because if all your conspiracies are true, where's the evidence for your conspiracies? Why do you think this? Because, yeah, you could tell me this, that, and this happened because of this, but why do you think that?
Yeah, she comes out with a narrative that it sounds good, and she says she has the receipts for it. but she never produces the receipts.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like, all right.
What are you, a journalist or a conspiracy theorist? Know what I'm saying?
You think a foreign nation has something to do with it, or you think it was just a sick kid?
I think it was just a sick kid. I think they got the guy. I think everything they laid out is facts. The only thing that's tricky is, like, how the hell did he take apart that gun so fast?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they have a mix-up with the gun.
Yeah.
You know, but other than that, I mean, it seems pretty right. You know, we're in an age where everyone has a cell phone, dude, and everyone's recording. It's kind of hard to get away with shit, especially in a big crowd. You know what I'm saying? They found him through cell phone footage. They found he was on the roof.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And people not even knowing they're recording him.
You think he was working alone?
Yeah. But if you're asking, I think he acted alone. I think maybe someone influenced him, though. I think he was influenced. And I don't mean influence like people were like, Charlie Kirk's a misogynist, fascist piece of shit. I think like he was influenced, like they're like, yeah, he's gonna be here. I hope something happens to him. I hope someone kills him. And then, you know, with that, he felt like he was doing good.
Yeah. Well, they've been like comparing him to like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and things like that.
Charlie Kirk.
And a lot of people on the left been getting mad about that comparison. Like, how could you say that? And I could kind of see how.
Well, he was better.
Yeah,
My opinion.
I mean, when compared to Martin Luther King, he was a civil rights activist, right? And he was trying to bring his people up. And I feel like Charlie Kirk is also a civil rights activist who is trying to bring his people up. Now, who are his people? His people are not white males or white women. I feel like they were Christian conservatives.
Yeah, it's all perspective because Charlie Kirk was what Martin Luther King was for black people. Charlie Kirk was for Christian conservatives.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it had a racial dynamic to it. I think it was more a spiritual and political dynamic, more than it was color of your skin. Like, there's a lot of videos of Charlie Kirk, like, denouncing that whole, like, skin color thing. Like, you're more than your skin color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more about your values.
That's facts.
And then if you want to get controversial, Malcolm X was a black nationalist, right? I wouldn't say Charlie Kirk was a white nationalist. I would say he was an American nationalist, and he was a Christian nationalist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He had some things to say about other race of people when he was asked about it. Not that he was pushing the narrative, but when he was asked about it. Malcolm X also had things to say about other races of people. You know what I'm saying? And they were all three of them were assassinated for what they were saying, their speech, right? And their speech was controversial, but I feel like all three of their speech was truth. You know what I'm saying?
They're all truth. Everything, it's all perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, anybody who gets mad that Charlie Kirk is being compared to Martin Luther King is like, if you get mad.
Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Nah, not Malcolm X, dude. Malcolm X formed militias, and what, dude? Martin Luther King
Malcolm
is
X
more
didn't form no militias.
What?
But he was more militant, I would say.
Malcolm X formed militias. Is facts.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, for sure, dude. You think a bunch of niggas in suits standing outside with guns saying that black people are allowed in this building isn't a militia? But you could call it a gang, but that's not what it was.
I wouldn't call it organized. A gang. I would call it a religious movement.
Religious movements can start militias. Hamas is a militia.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Bloods is technically a militia. It's just criminal.
Yeah, I would call that more of a gang, but I don't know.
But you got the right to start a gang, really, because you have the right to form a militia.
Yeah.
So it's not legal.
Yeah.
But
I feel like Martin Luther King was more like peace and civil disobedience, and Malcolm X was more by any means necessary.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Charlie Kirk was pushing a more peaceful resolution to his
that's
ideas.
what I'm saying. Like, Charlie Kirk was more like Martin Luther King than Malcolm X.
Yeah. I just see the comparisons because they were all civil rights leaders, and they all died for what they believed in, and they were all assassinated. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's been a lot of doom and gloom, bro, and I've been happy. I've been happy lately. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to get all sunk into all this terrible things that are going on in the world.
Well,
churches getting shot.
It's not
people getting stabbed in the neck on the subway, political assassinations, right versus left, the country being divided, and I just want to chill, bro.
Well, dude, I knew the country was going to be divided when Trump became president, right?
Yeah,
I knew.
I wouldn't say it was Trump's fault, though.
I don't. It's not Trump's fault.
Yeah,
but it's Trump's being president.
Yeah,
you get me? Like I knew
the left didn't take that win.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna go easy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I never thought Trump would bring this country more together. I thought Trump would fix this country with the problems we have, and he's doing it. Now, next president hopefully brings the country together a little better. You know what I mean? But
I don't think so, bro. I think it's so like a liberal president is never gonna say the things that connect with me. You know?
Now, dude.
And a conservative president is never gonna say anything that connects with the left. That's why I think Charlie Kirk was so important, because he was able to talk to the left in a way that put our ideas into rational thinking for people to try to understand, even though they hated him for it.
Yeah.
But when he spit his shit, it made sense.
Well, we got to talk about things that are uncomfortable to talk about, because when you stop talking, that's when it becomes dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when people get these radical ideas. That kid who unalived Charlie Kirk, unalived him because he didn't come to Charlie Kirk with his ideas. And I've seen people change Charlie Kirk's opinion live on camera. You know what I'm saying? That's how you beat. That's how you win in a debate. The debate isn't who yells louder, isn't who's right or who's wrong. A debate is to change the idea of the other person.
Yeah.
Like when two
or
people debate.
Get your idea across, right?
Or come to a middle ground.
Yeah, a middle ground.
Yeah. Middle ground.
Yeah.
That's why what Jubilee does is good too. Jubilee puts conservatives and liberals to have conversations, and at the end of the video, they always come to a middle ground.
True.
I'm saying to show that, but you could see the similarities in both a Democrat and a Republican. All day on Facebook, I see people, this, that, and this, and we all are arguing the same thing. They just believe vice versa. Yeah. All right, so like how they believe we're fascists, I believe they're communist. Same shit. Fascists are communists.
All right, now Jimmy Kimmel, he came out after the shooting of Charlie Kirk, and he said that it was a MAGA conservative that killed Charlie Kirk, which was false information.
False.
You know what I mean? And allegedly, the president had used his influence with the FCC to get Jimmy Kimmel suspended. That caused a big controversy throughout the news, because they're like, yo, why is the government telling comedians what they could say and what they can't say? It's a free speech issue. And the left got all up in arms about it. People on the right were cheering it. But as a conservative, we've been there before, right?
Yeah.
We've protested against things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to shut us up. Stop trying to limit our speech. Stop blackballing us on YouTube. You know what I mean?
And YouTube admitted
and then we're
being blackballed too recently.
And then it's like, are we cheering for the same things? Are we being hypocritical? I don't know, right? Because it's like, all right, if you change the playing field, right, and you hold me to a certain standard, and then, like everything in life, tides turn, games shift, power shifts, and now you're getting canceled for the things that you canceled me for. Should I have sympathy for you? Should I have empathy for you? You know what I mean? Did you shut down a bunch of conservative people on Facebook and Instagram? And did you fire a bunch of people for their ideas and shit like that? And now that you guys are getting it, I'm supposed to have empathy for you? Am I supposed to have empathy for Jimmy Kimmel when they did the same shit to Tucker Carlson, or they did it to, Nick Fuentes, or they did it to a bunch of other people. It's like,
well, Nick Fuentes, he actually does say racist shit. You know what I'm saying? But for like Tucker Carlson, yeah, I would compare Tucker Carlson to Jimmy Kimmel's situation. No. But dude, either way, I don't want no one getting canceled for free speech. Dude, I'm not trying to win this war with the same bullets they're using. No. I'm saying I'm trying to win this war like, yo, you see, you guys do it. We don't do it. So you have to stoop down to that level of shutting people up. We don't because we're right. Yeah. Like, you guys have to do it. We don't have to. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he got canceled and conservatives...
But he didn't really get canceled because he's back on the air now.
Yeah, now he's back. You know what I'm saying? Because Disney folds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Disney... Dude, it was libs going to war with libs right there. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even our little issue. That was their issue. Libs versus libs. Like, the libs were blackballing or boycotting Disney, and Disney was doing something the libs didn't want. So that was between themselves. But other than that, I don't think he should have got canceled in the first place. He probably should have had to came out and said he was wrong.
Which he came out and he kind of made an apology video where he started crying because Jimmy Kimmel's famous for crying.
Yeah, he's a
sensitive
sensitive
man. He gets on the monologue,
man.
he starts crying all the time. But he didn't admit to being wrong, and he didn't apologize, like, straight out. You know what I mean? But
he's going to get canceled again. But that's just because his show has no numbers. So what Disney's doing is they brought him back on. Yo, mark my words. If I'm not right in the future, I'm going to look stupid, but I'm sure I'm right. They didn't cancel him so much for what he says, but they saw opportunity to shut him down because of what he said. And then the left went up in arms because they don't watch Jimmy Kimmel, but they don't want to lose. They're like, oh, you canceled Jimmy Kimmel. I loved his show, even though they never watched it a day in their life. They got him back on. And in a few months, Jimmy Kimmel's numbers are going to go back down. And then Disney's going to find a new way to get rid of him. All media
is suffering, right? Like Jimmy Kimmel's numbers are down. Who's that other dude? Howard Stern numbers were down. They're going to be done with him. And the other dude from Canada, I forgot what his name was.
Because they're ass, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Republican media could become just as ass. But the thing is, what we have over here on our side that they are lacking is we have real personalities. Like, our shit's not fugazi. Like, Nick Fuentes is really saying whatever the fuck he wants. Candace Owens really saying whatever she wants. Ben Shapiro really saying whatever he wants. Our conservative sides, they disagree with each other, so it makes for entertaining content. Versus the left is just spewing all the same thing, dude. No. Like, it's this, they all agree with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's so unorganic.
Yeah.
That's why they're failing.
I feel like it's un-American too, right? Like, when you sit there and watch The View and they're just bashing the president like the whole hour long, and they're just talking about how this country sucks, this country's racist, and the president sucks and he's racist, and this and that, and this kind of, it's just like, bro, what a downer. Like, I want to watch a show and be happy to be American. Yeah. I want to feel good about myself. I want to start the day off right. Not watch a morning show about how our country's in the gutter all the time.
Yeah. No, The View needs to shut the fuck up and tell us how to bake cakes, dude. How to make cookies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Entertainment news. The state is telling the judge to give Diddy 11 years in prison, dude.
That's OD,
I was thinking,
dude.
like, yo, why is Diddy still in jail? All right.
Why is Diddy still in jail?
Yeah, why is he still in jail? He got prosecutor of the Mann Act, which is like, you know, moving one person to another person for prostitution. We're going to arrest everybody in the country who's guilty of prostitution. There's going to be a bunch of million motherfuckers out here going to jail. You know,
they got to just legalize prostitution. Yeah. It's their body, their choice.
That's what I'm saying.
Who are we to tell them?
Tell that cooter cat.
Yeah, dude. You want to kill your baby and sell pussy, dude? I think you should be allowed to, dude. That's up. That's with you and God at the end of the day. I don't agree with your lifestyle, but
yeah, but
free country.
Yeah, free Diddy already. 11 years for that, I think is kind of excessive.
Yeah, dude, I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah,
I mean, what is charges, dude? Just paying for penis?
Allegedly.
allegedly paying for penis.
Yeah, because he never paid a female.
Conspiracy to pay for
Pause.
a gigolo.
Chill.
You know what I'm saying? That's,
No.
come on, that's kind of weak. 11 years, like, that's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
it's not human trafficking. It's not. What was the term that used to be used? Soliciting a prostitute. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give him a month. Give him a few months.
You could probably get him for assault and battery, which that wasn't the charge, but, you know, we all saw that he committed that, you know what I'm saying? But
he for sure beat her ass.
I think 11 years is excessive. You know?
Yeah, it is.
Free cut.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. It's how long he's been in already? Probably about 2 years.
Yeah,
year and a half.
Yeah.
Year and a half.
For a prostitution charge, and he's a billionaire.
Come on, bro.
Like, yo.
It's
time for him to come home, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's all because he sued Ciroc.
Yeah, for sure.
He should have. He should have just left that alone, dude.
Now, more in local news, we got the Dolphins, bro, and they won their first game, but it ended up being a loss because we lost Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're royally screwed now. He's out for the season. I think he tore his Achilles or some shit like
bro, his leg bent, dude.
I didn't see it. It was a nasty work?
Yeah. He dislocated his knee.
That sucks.
Yeah, he's fucked.
Yeah.
That it might be a career ender.
Damn.
To be honest. Like the way I saw it, shit's fucked up. Like he didn't break a bone.
Yeah.
Oh, is dislocating your knee breaking a bone? Kinda. It's like the ligaments there are gonna be gone. Like, dude, that shit's gonna hurt.
How's your knee after surgery? Did it heal up 100%?
No.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
No, dude.
And you're not even like an athlete like that.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just 2 car accidents. No, it never healed up, right? I mean, I could still walk around and jump, but I ain't doing what I used to do.
Yeah.
I'm saying squatting is a little more difficult.
Got you. All right, dude. I think we're out of topics for the night, dude.
Yeah, that's a fact.
33 minutes. We appreciate you guys watching. Shout out to all the new listeners. Shout out to everybody who watches the shorts, likes, comments, and subscribes. We appreciate you guys. Coming at you straight from Miami, Florida, 2025. It's been a good year so far. Don't let the doom and gloom of the media get you down. Life is great. God is great. Christ is king.
That's facts, dude. It's actually life's pretty good, dude. To me, dude.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know what the
Even my liberal Gaylord friends are out on vacation drinking champagne and eating lobsters.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So I don't know.
Life's pretty good.
I don't know
Economy's kind of bad, but next year the economy is going to have a boom. That's what I feel like.
Cheer.
Peace.
Peace.
Wow.